Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. My name is Claude and today I would like to do a reflection reading for the sign of Scorpio. Now this is a reading I do for myself every year around the solstice, the winter solstice, mid-December, end of December time, because I believe it's very important at this time to pause and reflect on what the year has taught us. I find this very empowering to tackle the following year. So I hope you've had a good year. And obviously those are general readings, they will not apply to everybody. Take what resonates and just discard the rest. If the message doesn't resonate at all, you may want to check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Or if you just would like a more comprehensive picture, if you resonate more with your Moon sign, for instance, which I myself do. So what energies do I have for my Scorpio viewers? So the first position is what has this year tried to show you, and it is the 10 of Ariel. The second position is what has or who has influenced your year, 10 of Gabriel. The overall lesson of the year, 7 of Gabriel. What you could have done differently, 7 of Ariel. And your next step for next year, 5 of Michael. This is at least the second time that the 5 of Michael comes out as the next step. That's interesting. And I think it was for an air sign. So if you've got air in your chart, you may want to have a look at that. Okay, so the first thing that I notice is you've got 2 10s and then you've got 2 7s. Okay, so the 10s are numbers of completion, the end of a cycle. So this year has been about completions of cycles. So in what has this year tried to show you, you've got the 10 of Pentacles or coins, the pink cards. Ariel is the Pentacles, and it reads, there is so much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. The suit of coins and pentacles talk about your physical world, so it could be talking about your work life, job, careers, your financial assets, gaining financial security. Also your home life, relationships within the home, your actual house or your flat if you live in an apartment. And the 10 of Pentacles really is a very, very positive card. It's the card of legacy. It's having worked hard to create growth and abundance in your world and having enough to even, leave for others, for your descendants. It talks about inheritance as well. So to me, this year has for you been all about building your empire, really having something to leave behind, or you may have worked really hard on your home life. And what has influenced your year is the 10 of Gabriel. Now, the 10 of Gabriel is the 1 suit. The orange color is the 1 suit. So again, 10 is the end of the cycle. Now, the suits of wands, not swords, sorry, is to do with your passion, your spirits, your willpower to get things done, what really drives you and motivates you. And this card says, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So you've been hard at work this year to have, the legacy to leave behind, to provide for your family. Yes, you've really applied yourself. This is, the burden card. This is, I am so tired. I have done this on my own, and yeah, I'm going to need people to come and help me. Because, anything you do with this amount of passion, it's going to burn you out. When you put your heart and soul into something, it's exhausting. Way more than if you're just doing something and you don't really care. I mean, the 10 of swords, why do I keep on saying swords? The 10 of wands really talks about you having given it your all, basically. and, you know, overcoming hardships and having successes, but through sheer determination. This is often how empires are built, in all honesty. You know, that's how you get real legacies in the world. But you have, you know, a lot to be grateful for. Financial success you probably got because through your sheer determination you've provided for your family. You know, that was what your focus was, and that's how you got there. The lesson of the year is the Seven of Gabriel. Now the 7 is the number of experience, it's number of evaluation, self-assessment, you know, looking back, is it worth it, that kind of number. And the card says, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence and claim your personal power. So this is a card of saying stand your ground. No matter what people say, just stand your ground. If you believe this is the right thing to do, or if you believe that all of the hard work and passion and commitment you put into building this 10 of Pentacles was worth it, you know, you had to stand your ground. You know, things like that always require determination and, you know, a fire that comes from your solar plexus, really. So yeah, the overall lesson was that, you know, you had to stand your ground. You had to probably face challenges, people who did not agree with you or how you were doing things. But yeah, you did it though, because you were so focused. And, you know, I'm really getting the energy in this reading of you having really put your soul into this, really, really given it your all is what I'm getting. You know, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is ultimate achievement, but it came with a lot of sweat and tears probably. And you claimed your personal power. You trusted yourself. You had that confidence, which is beautiful. Really beautiful energy. In what you could have done differently, you've got another 7, but this time this is the 7 of coins or pentacles. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. I think the message I'm getting is that you lacked patience, maybe. You know, you wanted to see results faster, which is why you put even more energy behind it, which is why you're feeling so burdened. You may have felt that the harvest was not matching the amount of effort that you've put in, because you really, really have put your soul into this. And so you're looking at your crops and you're thinking, well, was it worth it? But the lesson is, it's all about patience. You may not even have noticed that you've got the 10 of Pentacles yet. That may be revealed to you very soon. So have patience and continue to plan, you know, to continue to move forward, because you don't strike me as someone who would be happy having a year with no project, nothing, you know, to put your energy into. So this card is telling you to have the patience to see the fruit of your labor, and also to assess it and, you know, make it better, plan it better, redirect the energy, add to it, that kind of energy. And for your next step, the 5 of Swords. Now it's represented by Archangel Michael, and I did say this has come up several times as the final card, and it's really strange. Now 5 is the number of change and challenges, and Swords energy is air energy, so it's to do with your mental frame of mind, your thoughts, truths and communication. And this is saying this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. You see, this is screaming at me the more uplifting approach. It's beautiful to have the passion and drive to get something done, you know, to provide for others, to, you know, to be there. But, you know, you're burnt out, and you need to look at things from a different point, for a different frame of mind. It's not a point of view, it's a different frame of mind. You need to have a lighter approach so that you don't get into that 10 of Wands again next year, because that would be serious burnout. You know, there are ways of achieving the 10 of Pentacles that don't involve or don't require you to be completely exhausted and on your knees at the end of the year. And that's why you had the 7 of Pentacles here. You need to have the patience to see the fruit of your labor. And I know it's so difficult to do. You know, you start something, a project, and you're thinking, well, that's not really working, I'm not seeing much progress, and it's disheartening. But it's all about having that patience to see it grow, and just, you know, plan for it, make a few tweaks, you know, just look at it in a more uplifting way, and stop also having this kind of, because I have this problem too, having this fixation on the outcome. You know, this is going to happen this way and no other way. Well, that doesn't work. The universe or God do not work like that. You get there, but how you get there is up to God, the divine, the universe, or the angels, your spirit team. So try and detach yourself a bit from that and try and look at things in a lighter way, is what I would say, you know, for next year. Because it's beautiful, the commitment that you've you know, showed to this, to getting that 10 of Pentacles. But I also get the energy of exhaustion, of serious burnout in this reading. So I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck for an extra message. And you have the 4 of Wands. And it reads, time for celebration, abundant reward for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. You see, that couldn't have been a better card for what I was telling you. The number 4 is a number of stability and strong foundations. And in the suits of Wands, the 4 of Wands is a landmark, something to celebrate, because you've seen growth and expansion. Abundance has come your way, and it's coming for the rewards of your hard work, as I was talking about. So release yourself from burdensome situations. Try and see if you can cut down your involvement if it's at work. You know, can you delegate? Do you have people you trust to delegate? Can you get support at home for something? Because the cards are really resounding what I was telling you, which is you can get your 10 of Pentacles without burning yourself out. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. I have uploaded my 2022 tarot readings and the mid-December ones, and I'll give you a card left and right here if you want to check them out. If you've enjoyed this reading, or if it helped you in any ways, please let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. I wish you a wonderful end of the year, and thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Until next time, au revoir.